Good morning, everybody. The time is 8:45 a.m. on January 31st. That is a Friday. We're talking about the first for our friends on the other side of the planet there. Hello, Australia. Hello, Melbourne. Folks, help me get to Melbourne. We'll talk about that later. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, folks, how you doing this morning? My name's Lee. You're you. Heard you're pretty awesome. I'm the guy who started Well I Thought It Was Funny. The groups, however you want to call it, because we do have two of them. Hope you're doing fantastic this morning. We're sitting at 514,000 beautiful members just like you. That's another 2,000 from yesterday. Crazy stuff, folks. Those numbers are shooting through the roof. We're getting better every day. We're getting bigger every day. We're getting better every day because of your post, my friends. Your posts, your shares, your likes. That's what makes us awesome. I'm going to raise my cup to you and us. Cheers, my friends. Well, I have one of the crazier events of the year for me to be working. It's called the Crowchild Classic today, and what that is two university games, a men's and a women's game, and they are rivalries. It's the Mount Royal University teams versus the University of Calgary teams. This is a big, big rivalry in our city, and this is a heavy drinking game, so there's going to be a lot of university and college students just loaded. Really excited for their teams in the Saddle Dome. We're going to have about 10,000 folks there today, all of them young, all of them pumped up for their team. I find it fun. A lot of my co-workers find it really stressful. I guess I've been lucky over the last few years. I haven't run into any issues at it. I just think it's just a bunch of young folks having an awesome time. So that's my theory. So that's what I'm doing today. What are you folks doing today? I'm going to try and ask every day. Hopefully we get a bit of feedback. I know we don't have a whole bunch of people watching these videos, but the people that are watching, if you feel like sharing, I'd like to know what you're doing today. I like to feature a couple posts every day, and I've got a couple posts ready to go here, folks. First one is from our friend David Knapp. David, thank you very much. I'm going to bring it up right away. Okay, the caption is missing from this. The caption said, "Make it so." Now, if you've watched Star Trek Next Generation, you know what I'm talking about. You know what David's talking about. You know what the meme's talking about. Make it so. This is a sweet meme, my friend. I loved it. I laughed. And that's the prereq for these. Just got to make me laugh. They got to be fresh in my mind. So thanks, David. Really appreciate that. Now our next one is from Michelle Finnerty. You should recognize that name if you watch these videos or if you frequent the groups, because she is one of our top posters. Always one of our top posters. She's always rocking the group. All right, Michelle. Here's your meme. Oh my gosh, I'm just slightly smarter than this. Still, this made me laugh. Thank you so very much, Michelle. Thank you, David. These are both awesome posts. All right, thank you very much, Michelle. Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate that. What does it take to get your posts featured? They just have to be funny. They just have to catch my eye and be recent. At least recently catch my eye, because I ain't got a fresh brain, my friends. So thank you, Michelle Finnerty. Thank you, David Knapp. Those are two awesome posts. Really appreciate it, folks. Well, we seem to be moving along really fast this morning, and that's actually a good thing, because I do have those two hockey games to work, and they start relatively early. And these videos take a long time. It's not that you're not worth the time, my friends. You are. It's just I do have a job that pays a bit, and I have to get to that too. So let's move on to the next thing. And that next thing, my friends, is nothing but bad jokes. I've got the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible. What did the socks say to the pants? Sup, britches? Cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject, but now when you talk about Botox, barely anyone raises an eyebrow. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? One you see later, the other you see after a while. What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back for seconds. Which knight designed King Arthur's Round Table? Circumference. Why are colds terrible criminals? Because they're so easy to catch. There are three types of people in this world. Those that are bad at math, and those who aren't. You know, the rotation of the earth really makes my day. Why can't penguins fly? Because they're chocolate biscuits. Those jokes are awful, but I don't care. I do care, actually. I hope they're making you laugh. That's what I care about. I hope at least one or two make you laugh. I know they're bad jokes. That's the whole name of that segment. But still, if one or two of them make you laugh, then I've succeeded, because that's the whole point of that. That's the whole point of this group. Let's make people laugh, right? Well, I thought it was funny. Well, we thought it was funny is more accurate. And I think we're pretty successful. Say it every day. I repeat myself many times. Look at that. We're at 514,000 members today. Obviously, we must be spreading some humor. 514,000 members. As I like to say, we're the funniest city on the internet. Population, us, my friends. And another thing I like to repeat every day, and this is one I think is more important, it's a whole thing about making people happy. What am I saying? Well, it's actually a favor that I'm asking. When you're out today, if you are out and about, if you can, try to make an effort to make at least one person laugh. If you make two people laugh, even better. But if you make one person laugh, you've done something amazing. And I'm confident that you're an amazing person, because we've created this amazing group together, haven't we? And amazing people do amazing things. You can make somebody laugh if you're out and about. You know what's equally important? It's equally important that you're laughing. Hopefully we can help you with that. If you're in a dark place, if you need a quick laugh or something like that, I hope we can bring that to you at least once in a while. The whole group is about making people laugh, and we've been doing it. You folks make me laugh every day. You folks make me laugh when I'm not even looking at the group, because I'm thinking about the posts that I've had to read and go through and approve and that, and there's so much good stuff in there that's just funny. So try to make somebody else laugh. Try to make sure you're laughing if you can. These are very important things, and you're a very important person, my friend. All right. Going to get to a very uncomfortable portion of the video every day that I do. I do have a pre-recorded bit. I'm just going to run that right now. We are asking for donations. It's embarrassing. It's just that we spend so much time on this group, way more than you would think in the Facebook group, but 6 hours easy for myself. But I'm going to shut up. I'll run that video really quick. We're going to come right back, and please don't hate me for this. Friends, I got a favor to ask you, the kind of favor that I don't like asking anyone, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's really hurting me to ask, but here I am asking. Can you spare a few bucks? $2, $3, maybe $5? Anything will help. And what's it for? It's to help us dedicate the time to keep this group that you and I have created going and growing. We've created an amazing community of more than 500,000 people. And this community is always under threat from Facebook for deletion. Right now we're doing really good, but only because we dedicate a lot of time. How much time? I'm dedicating 6 hours every day minimum to this group. Why? Because if we just open the floodgates and let everything through, our group would be gone. It's just the nature of Facebook and meme groups. So if you see it in your heart and you think this is a worthwhile cause and you have some spare change, we would absolutely appreciate. We have a PayPal donation page set up that allows you to donate $2, $3, $5, or as little or as much as you'd like to donate. Those are the options on the page. There's a link in the notes to this video, and there's also a QR code on the screen right now. I understand if you can't afford it. I understand if you don't think it's worth it. But if you do think this amazingly fun group that you and I have created here is worth the effort that I'm putting in and that my admins and mods are putting in, and you can spare it, any small donation is going to go so far. It's going to go so far to allowing us to actually dedicate the time that we require to keep that group going. 5-6 hours a day. Without it, it's gone. I'm not threatening to take down the page. I'm just saying it's getting really hard every day to put that time in. So if you've got some spare change and you think this is a worthwhile adventure that we're on, you know, this what I call the funniest city on the internet, because we're over 500,000 people, my friends. If you think that this is a worthwhile adventure, a worthwhile place, a fun place to be, and you've got that spare change and you wanna help us out, we would really appreciate any donation that you can make. As little as $2, and we're not asking for any more than $5. But if you can spare it, it's really easy to do. You just click that link, you just choose how much you want to give us, if you want to give us anything, and we will shout your names from the rooftops if you do make a donation. I'm so sorry for asking this. I'm so sorry for interrupting our video together, friends. Thank you for even considering this, my friends. Now I'm going to quit bothering you, and let's get back to the video. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it. As I said, any donation would definitely help us, but none of this is expected nor required. We're here for you. And along those lines, I don't mean to barrage you like this. We got one more thing I want to show you. It's a little video for our store. Both these videos are too long. Gonna send that up. We've got some great products. Hopefully this interests you. Be right back. Hey friends, I just want to quickly talk to you about the Well I Thought It Was Funny store. That's right, we've got some great products out there. We've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got coffee cups, we've got phone cases, and now we've got tote bags. Let me show you what we got, folks. Here, take a look at that. We've got that 3/4 sleeve rock shirt there. I love those things. That's what I'm wearing right now. We've got their standard t-shirt. That's a Gildan t-shirt. That's a high quality t-shirt. We've got our 15-ounce coffee cup. My gosh, look at that coffee cup. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wouldn't you love to be sipping your coffee or tea from that? I think you would. Then we've got that phone case right there. And then we've got the hoodie. The hoodie of all hoodies. This hoodie feels like a hug. Check it out, my friends. And you know what else we have? Something that doesn't get talked about enough. We've got a tote bag. Why are we talking about a tote bag? Because our amazing member, Rose Glad, got her tote bag in the mail. She loves it, and check it out. That's right, not only is this tote bag great for your groceries, according to Rose, it is great for hauling around your rubber chickens. That's what I call an endorsement, my friends. That's the kind of an endorsement I like. Rose, you rock. You really bring it, Rose. Thank you so very much. That's the best endorsement I can have. So, folks, sorry for the interruption, but if you really want to help us out, check out our store. We've got something there for you. And if you do buy one of our products, we want to see a picture of you with it. Because you're beautiful people. We want to see you with our beautiful products. All right, back to the video. Thank you, folks. Thank you so very much for, entertaining us with that. Just taking the time to watch or listen to those. They are awkward for me. I don't like shilling. I don't like asking for things, but there you go. If you want to help us out, it only takes a couple of bucks. It really does. If you feel like helping us out, and this is not necessary, $2, as low as $2 will go a long way. But just being here, my friends, just sharing your posts, just commenting, everything like that, that is the biggest, that's the thing that helps us out the most. So we do appreciate that. Despite asking for money, it's not the idea, it's despite us asking for money there. And when I say us, it's me. It's just me. Now, it's for all of us, but I'm the one asking. But despite that, it's not what it's about. It's all about making you laugh. It's all about making all of us laugh. I promise you that's what it's about. And I love what we do here. I love what we've created here. It just blows me away. And the fact that there's 514,000 people here today. I mean, not watching this video, but in our group. And there's going to be more tomorrow. This is something that makes me feel great, and let's hope we can keep growing. I think it's a great thing that we've got here. I hope you have a fantastic day, my friends. And you know what? Just be yourselves. I'll be here tomorrow, and hopefully you will be too. All the love, my friends. Thank you, folks. Thank you so very much for entertaining us with that. Just taking the time to watch or listen to those. They are awkward for me. I don't like shilling. I don't like asking for things, but there you go. If you feel like helping us out, and this is not necessary, $2, as low as $2 will go a long way. But just being here, my friends, just sharing your posts, just commenting, everything like that, that is the biggest, that's the thing that helps us out the most. So we do appreciate that. Despite us asking for money there, and when I say us, it's me. It's just me. Now, it's for all of us, but I'm the one asking. But despite that, it's not what it's about. It's all about making you laugh. It's all about making all of us laugh. I promise you that's what it's about. And I love what we do here. I love what we've created here. It just blows me away. And the fact that there's 514,000 people here today. I mean, not watching this video, but in our group. And there's going to be more tomorrow. This is something that makes me feel great. And let's hope we can keep growing. I think it's a great thing that we've got here. I hope you have a fantastic day, my friends. And you know what? Just be yourselves. I'll be here tomorrow. And hopefully you will be too. All the love, my friends.